That storm that hit all of us, that's been hitting us for the last 12 hours, has caused chaos in the valleys and mountains. It was a treacherous road trip for many.
No doubt about that. Thankful for four-wheel drive today. An avalanche has actually currently closed Little Cottonwood Canyon. That's where we find ABC4 meteorologist Alana Brophy. She's standing by with what's being done to get that back open. Alana.
Glenn, Saray, that was a natural avalanche that occurred over this road. If you look behind me, you see the police barricade at the mouth of Little Cottonwood Canyon. The road still closed at this hour. We've got people up the mountain who were told to interlodge. Come with me, because we've got UDOT spokesman John Gleason here with us. You guys have been working the roads for hours around the clock with this storm system. John, what is going on? How can we have people up at the top of the mountain?
Well, this is an intense storm, Alana, and the situation is changing rapidly here. We have been doing avalanche control work really all afternoon long, and we were in the middle of doing the avalanche control work, had got to a point where we had shot all the areas that we were concerned about, and then started bringing people down the canyon. During that time, the winds had kicked up, and there was a lot of snow that had fallen, 5 inches in some areas there, and it basically came down the mountain in those areas that we had already shot, about 1.5 feet over the roadway there.
Makes you a little nervous. I know that you guys have now been doing that avalanche control. The conditions changed on you a little bit. We still haven't seen it let up in the higher elevations. There are parts of northern Utah where the storm has slid down. Not the case here. For the rest of the evening, what's the plan? I know your guys are working really hard.
Well, this is the biggest storm that we've seen all season long, Alana, and we're going to be evaluating the situation. We're in the middle of doing more avalanche control work right now. We're not going to give the thumbs up on having people come down the canyon until we're absolutely 100% sure that it's safe.
A lot of people don't realize that this is extensive avalanche terrain. This was a storm system that came on the heels of our last one, that heavy, wet snow. We talked last week. We knew that was going to be a strong one. What's it like to have the 1-2 punch on a holiday weekend when everyone was trying to get up the canyon?
This has been a huge week for all of our crews, Alana, and this is something that we hate to see. We hate to close the canyon road. We hate to have all of the avalanche control work that's going on one of the busiest ski weekends, but we've got to keep safety in mind over convenience. This is an inconvenient thing, but we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing in terms of safety.
When it comes to the controlled avalanches going off right now, are we setting off the gun? What's happening up there? Are the plows working this road? Where are we at?
We are. We're setting off the explosives right now. We're bringing down any snow that's accumulated here, but again, we're seeing up to 5 inches per hour of snowfall, and it's not slowing up. This has been all day long, and so you're looking at about almost 2 feet of fresh powder here that we've seen since this morning, and so we're going to be bringing down the avalanches that we can. Again, Little Cottonwood Canyon is one of the most challenging roads in the entire world here, and our crews do a great job of managing it. We're going to be on this until we can get the people down safely and get the plows through there.
Thank you so much, John. Any estimation as to what time we expect this to happen?
Well, the avalanche control work's happening right now, so we should have some more information here in the next half hour to an hour.
Thank you so much, John, for being with us. Looking at this road, you see that it's snow covered. We've received several emails to the station. There are people up at the resorts wondering when this road will open. Safety is the top priority here, and it's something that obviously UDOT is putting first, making that decision to close the road and make sure people were interlodged at the resorts. Coming up at 5 o'clock, I'm going to talk to one of the resort spokesmen. What are those folks doing when they're told to go inside? The resorts have shut down, so it's not like there's active recreation going on at this hour. We, of course, will keep you posted. This storm packing a punch as expected. Dan has more on that in the forecast. Glenn Saray reporting live from Little Cottonwood Canyon. I'm Alana Brophy.